Wait. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I want to get something clear. This isn't a video of yet another YouTuber trashing on the game. Actually, this is the complete opposite. This is me showing the reasons that everyone watching this video, me included, fell in love with the game. Although it may seem like Tarkov is a game with missing parts, laggy servers, rats, and most importantly, desync, the game has some things that nobody else can offer. I want to show you why I fell in love with Tarkov. For me at least, Tarkov has been a game where when you get shot at, you think, fuck dude, it's over. I want to run. I want to hide. I don't want to fucking die. And that's the part of the game that really shines. You never know if someone is watching you. You never know if someone is sitting behind a corner with their heart beating, just trying to listen for audio cues to make their move on you. It's this system that really makes the game feel like a real experience. Like you were sitting in the streets of Tarkov, just trying to fight for your life. You never know what's around the corner, and you never know what's to come. But you have one goal in mind: to extract, to not lose anything, but most importantly, not to lose your life. Now see, Tarkov just throws you into an open world, where you know nothing but that you need to survive. It's these moments in the early days of your Tarkov career that really make the game so fun. The thrill of getting your first scav kill, thinking you are a real combat trained killing machine. But then you die and you go right back in, because you always want to feel like a Chad, and if not, then you at least want to come in, explore, and make some money. Now these things of realism aren't found very often in games, because it's so hard to get casual players to understand games with hard learning curves. But yet Tarkov is doing well, and maintaining its hierarchy in the FPS franchise. Tarkov isn't a game you can just pick up from GameStop and play. You have to work for things, cementing my point that realism is one of the biggest reasons that makes Tarkov so enjoyable. But it's not the only reason. As a redneck hillbilly, I personally am an avid gun connoisseur, and Tarkov has a lot of things that make someone who enjoys talking, reading, or keeping up with the history of guns a very fun and enjoyable experience. There isn't one game that is out to date that has a level of detail in gunplay that Tarkov has. Take for instance this M4 variant. I want you to look at all the attachments that Tarkov has. Now, I want you to take a look at the amount Call of Duty has. You will see that both games have a very different stand when it comes to guns. Call of Duty has a gun system that works well for basic modding and shows you how to make and obtain parts. On the other hand, Tarkov just drops you in without any tutorial on how to customize, edit, or make a gun build. And the most crazy part about it is Tarkov doesn't make things up just to make the game more suitable for casual fanbase. Because Tarkov makes you work, A, to actually get the money to afford this gun, and B, to have the knowledge and make this gun and make it functional. But Tarkov isn't just a game with a lot of gunplay. There's also a lot of ammo variations, and some of them can be the deciding factor as to who is winning a gunfight. Most other games nowadays don't have this level of details when it comes to shooting. They have the most basic functions you need to make a game. Most of the time, when it comes to mainstream FPS games, they don't even tell you what ammo is being fired out of the gun. For instance, again, take this M4. It fires a stock variant of 5x5 or an FMJ style. Modern Warfare only shows you 2 styles, but take Tarkov on that same hand, it fires over 10 different variations of that one round, and each round has something new to offer and stays true to real life, bringing in extra brownie points when it comes to the realism category. Now, if that doesn't seal the deal for you as to why I think you love Tarkov, then let me try something else. Now, when I say exploring, I don't just mean exploring the map, although that is something that this game has to offer. I don't think that this is the main selling point. Personally, I think exploring for me means how many things that there is to find in Tarkov. First off, you have keys for so many different maps, but second to that, when you find one of those keys, you never know what the key is actually for. So you have to explore and you have to find the missing hole for the missing key. You also have strong map play, and you never know what is going to spawn. So if you are looking for a certain item, well, you better start looking in places where you would expect to find this item in real life. The best way I can describe this is the intelligence spawn on Big Red in Customs. Paper, after it has served its purpose, it normally gets thrown in the bin. And that's exactly where you find the big ticket item. But the game never gets old. And some of you might find this tedious, but you have to understand this from someone looking in. The grind is what excites new players. It opens new doors that people would have never seen coming, and it makes it so that the game never gets stale and always stays exciting. Now hear me out. When I think of grinding, I normally think of a stressful situation that always ends up in my favor. But the thing that I like about Tarkov is you can grind for 6 hours and have 24 mil in your account and have every gun imaginable that you think will make you better. But in actuality, it's not the money grind that makes the game so fun. It's the skill component. In Tarkov, I have over 500 hours played, and I still feel like a noob. That's because no matter how much rubles someone has, that doesn't automatically make them a god at the game. Yes, you can buy the best armor, and you can have the best ammo, but if you get outplayed, you get outplayed. That is the real grind of Tarkov, the skill of your playing abilities, not how much time you have invested in the game. I think that this is something that everyone takes for granted. There's always going to be people out there that are worse than you at any given time. But it's the people that are dedicated that really make their skills shine. But the grind is so much different in Tarkov than it is in like an RPG. Take a look at Skyrim. Both are great games, but with two different directions. The way to get good in Skyrim is to progress through the story and level up your character. Now yes, Tarkov has some element to this, but it does not matter what level you are in Tarkov. You are still at the mercy of God and fate. In most battles, the deciding factor is how much are you willing to grind to make yourself the better player. Now, in all honesty, I didn't know how to end this video. These are just things that I feel, and personally, they could be right to me, but they may not be right to you. Honestly, I want to hear what you guys have. Right now, Tarkov is in such a weird stage that there are people who love it, there are people who hate it, and you can't see between the lines. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comment section. Tell me how you really feel about Tarkov, and I will respond to every comment. Thank you guys for watching this. I'm not gonna tell you to subscribe because I'm not fucking stupid like every other fucking YouTuber on the planet Earth. But thank you guys for watching. Seriously, means a lot. Leave a heart if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Peace out.